Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if this is your first time here. Today's video is going to be on my Boxycharm for the month of July. Yes, I know it is super late. We're almost into the month of August, but since I didn't do one for the month of June, I wanted to do one for this month so that I wouldn't go 2 months without a Boxycharm video. This is this month's box. If you don't know what Boxycharm is, it's a monthly beauty subscription where you receive 4 to 6 full-size products for $21 a month. It's definitely worth it, I feel like, because the box is always worth way more than what you pay every month. And most of the time, I really like the boxes. Every now and then there's a product or two that I'm not absolutely in love with or that I probably won't use very much. But for the most part, everything else adds up well over what I pay every month. So to me, it's worth it. If you're interested, I'm gonna leave a link down in the description box where you can sign up. But if you don't want to use my link, just go to Boxycharm's website. I'm sure you can just sign up there. And I don't believe there's a waiting list at the moment, but I'll leave that information in the description box anyway. So this is what is inside the box. It always comes with a card which lets you know what products are in there, how much they cost, and the theme for the month. So this month's theme is Au Naturel, which I'm guessing is just a bunch of like natural looking or made products. Not 100% sure, but let's just go ahead and get started with what is in the box. I'm gonna be telling you what the prices are as well. I always open the box first just so I know what not to do to my face before I start filming. And the first thing that we got in the box is a brush set. This is the Luxie Gaia brush set that includes a large eye blending brush, a precision crease brush, and a foundation brush. All the brushes that I've ever received in Boxycharm by Luxie I've really liked, so I get super excited when we get brushes from them. I think they're really good quality. I use all the brushes that I've ever received. I use, if not on the daily, pretty often. So that's something that I really love receiving in Boxycharm. The retail value is $30, which honestly, I probably wouldn't pay $30 for this brush set just because I'm not a big fan of the foundation brushes. I'll use this to apply like face masks or creams or stuff like that, but never for foundation. I just don't feel like this is good for blending it out or anything, but it is good for like swiping it on or placement or something like that, but not to blend. However, these do feel really soft, so I do like that. I'm gonna use the foundation brush today to apply a mask that we actually received in the box. This is the LMS Superfood Vital Veggie Mask. It says it's a nourishing prebiotic green mask and feed the skin with this versatile super green mask formulated with avocado and broccoli seed oils, rich in omega fatty acids to help support the skin's moisture barrier. Vitamin C and passion fruit acids help brighten for a fresh looking complexion, which I need. And it says to apply the mask twice weekly on cleansed skin. A slight tingling may occur while the mask works its magic. Remove after 10 minutes with a damp, dark cloth. With something like this, obviously I'm going to have to use it a few times just to make sure that it's something that I feel that is working or I like. But for today, I'm gonna try it anyway and let you know what my initial thoughts on it are. So I'm just gonna take about that much on my brush and I'm going to begin to apply that all over the face. So this is the mask on. I don't feel any kind of tingling or anything yet. So I don't know if that's gonna come later, but it feels nice. It smells really spa-like, so that I like. The price for this mask is $35. So we'll see. I'm gonna come back in 10 minutes and let you know what it's feeling like before I rinse it off. I'll be right back. So the mask has been on for 10 minutes. And it looks like it's kind of dried down in some areas. It doesn't feel like drying or hard or anything. Some you can still see where it's still wet or sticky. I still haven't felt any tingling. It feels very cooling, very refreshing, but not like any kind of tingles. So I don't know if by tingling they meant like a cooling sensation, but definitely not a tingle. So I'm gonna go rinse this off and I'll be right back again. Okay, so the mask is off. It feels very clean, very cooling, very refreshing. It feels nice. I like the way that it feels after rinsing it off. It doesn't feel drying or anything, which is always good. I hate whenever you use a mask and it just kind of sucks all the moisture out of your skin. Like, I hate that feeling. But no, this feels really good. So yeah, so far so good. Moving on, the next thing in our box is this eyeshadow palette by Butter London. I don't think I have any Butter London products. Maybe a nail polish that I received in probably like an Ipsy a really long time ago. But this is a 6-pan eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. I do feel like this is a palette that you would have to pair with like another neutral palette, just because it doesn't have any transition colors. It doesn't have very many mattes. It really only has this one and this one here. This turquoise shade is beautiful, but it's not 100% matte. It looks matte, but once you like blend it in, it kind of has like a sheen to it. So it's not 100% matte, but it's very pretty, very pigmented. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and create some kind of a neutral look with this palette, just because most of these are very wearable colors. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm just gonna speed this part up, not gonna do anything crazy. And yeah. Guys, pretty much done. Overall, the palette I think is pretty good. The colors are really pretty. These two, even though they look matte in the palette, I don't think they're completely matte. They have kind of a sheen to it. It's hard for me to explain. It's not like shimmery, but it's not completely matte. So that is kind of disappointing, just because I feel like every palette should have some type of matte shade to either smoke out the lower lash line and put in the outer corner, blend in the crease. Like, I feel like that should just be a given in any palette. The shimmers are okay. They're not like the most pigmented in different shades ever. Like, they're really pretty, blended really nicely, went on really nicely. And I forgot to tell you how much this palette is. So the palette retails for $32, which I feel is pretty standard. I mean, it's almost a little bit more than $5 a shade, which is kind of what eyeshadows cost these days anyway. So it's not like an overpriced or super expensive palette if you think about it. Before I apply mascara on my lower lashes, the next thing in our box is this Appeal gel liner in the color Deep Taupe. So we've received many aligners in Boxycharm, and 100% of the time they end up in the trash. I'm sad to say it, but they are not good. They're the wooden pencils. They're very drying, very scratchy, not creamy, and they just don't work. So I end up tossing them. This one, however, is one of the like gel creamy kind of liners, and it's so smooth, and I like the color, the brown. Most of the time I always go for a black, but I feel like brown is really pretty to give it a softer look rather than a really harsh black line. So the price of the gel liner is $21. I feel like that's a little bit pricey for a gel liner. You can get something just like this for like $4 or $5. So I do feel like that is a lot. Okay, so the eyes are done. As you can tell, I went ahead and did the rest of my face makeup because there are no face products in the box for me to try for you guys. I will leave all the details in the description box, so if you want to know what I'm wearing, go ahead and check that out. The last thing in our box is this Ofra long-lasting liquid lipstick in the shade Santorini. This is usually not the colors that I wear, and it looks like it's got a shimmery metallic kind of finish, and I don't wear those either, but we're gonna try it out. I don't know how it's gonna look with the eyes. It should be fine because it's a very neutral eye, but you never know. Yeah. It's pretty, but this is not my jam. I don't wear these colors. I don't feel like they look good on me, so I don't wear them. I feel like it's making my teeth look yellow, and I don't know. It's not my favorite. Maybe if it was matte, or yeah, maybe if it was matte, maybe a bit more fuchsia or pink, then possibly, especially in the summer, but I don't really like the metallic shimmery finish that this has. Overall, the box wasn't bad. I don't know, I mean, I'm gonna use the brushes, I'll be using the mask. The eye pencil was decent. The eyeshadow palette was okay. The liquid lipstick, it's not my shade. I don't like the way that it looks on me, so I won't be using that anymore. I think out of all the boxes that I've received, this is probably one of my least favorite, just because I wasn't super impressed with anything in here. There are some things that I will definitely keep using, but nothing that I was just really excited about. Like I said, it's only $21 a month. It's definitely worth way more than that, and I feel like a lot of these products aren't things that I would just go to the store and buy. So I like that it gives me the opportunity to try new things, new brands, and things that I wouldn't just go out and purchase myself. And for $21, you really can't beat that, because if I went and bought all these things individually just to try, I'd be spending way more money. So if you're interested, the link will be down in the description box. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like watching these Boxycharm Try On kind of videos, or if you would rather me just show you what I got in the box without trying any of it on, or if you want like a full review on the box after I've tried everything. Like, let me know what type of video you would prefer. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Excuse my hair, I didn't take the time to fix it because I'm literally gonna go wipe all this off and get some things done around the house. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks again so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in my next one.